Modern life has presented us with a curious paradox. We're more connected than ever, yet we often feel lonelier. We're constantly busy with commitments and tasks, but many times we feel overlooked or unimportant to those we consider essential. In today's world, we all want to matter to those around us, yet we frequently find ourselves thinking we aren't as significant to them as they are to us. This is where Stoicism comes into play. Stoicism and its philosophy teach us to find value within ourselves, rather than relying constantly on the recognition of others. But how do we apply these teachings in daily life to become a priority for those around us? In this video, we'll explore practical ways rooted in Stoicism to gain a special place in the lives of those near us, or even to recognize if they truly care for us. This isn't about tricks or manipulation, but rather a wiser, more genuine approach to building meaningful relationships. Ultimately, the people around you help define who you are. As the famous saying goes, "Tell me who your friends are, and I will tell you who you are." If you're not a priority to them, it may suggest there's no real, authentic interest in you. In Stoicism, we find lessons that help balance our needs and relationships. The key is to be valuable without being dependent. The first step in becoming a priority in others' lives is to create a sense of loss. When you're always available and respond instantly, people start to expect they'll always be first. In today's fast-paced world, time is a precious resource, and Stoicism teaches us to value it. Let people miss you and notice your absence from time to time. Stoics remind us that while we can't control what happens around us, we can control our reactions. By valuing your time and attention, you show respect for yourself, and others will start to see you as someone important because you choose to share a part of your time and focus with them. Don't be afraid to say no or to not respond right away to others' requests. Practice patience and allow others to appreciate your time the way you do. Patience is crucial to becoming a priority in people's lives. Stoicism teaches us that patience is an essential virtue in a world full of distractions and rush. Knowing how to wait calmly can make you an admired and valuable person. Patience isn't about being passive, but about having control over your emotions and reactions. When you practice patience, you show your strength. You don't let yourself be rushed or swept up in the emotions of the moment, becoming a point of calm amidst the chaos. As you stay patient, others will become impatient, but you maintain your composure. Over time, people will come to appreciate your presence and control. So remember, priority starts with you. Don't seek validation and attention all the time. Value your own time and attention, and you'll see others begin to value you more. Another key point in being more appreciated is avoiding being constantly available. If you're the type of person who always says yes, your time loses value and people may begin to take your presence for granted. Thinkers like Seneca teach us that we should own our time and decide wisely where to spend it. Learn to say no respectfully. This doesn't mean being selfish, but rather someone who respects their own needs and priorities before committing to others. Within this idea of not always being available, the words of Epicurus gain importance. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epicurus reminds us that true freedom starts from within, with self-control and mastery over our decisions. Stoicism values living according to our principles and values. By avoiding being always available, you show that your time and energy are valuable, and this increases the respect others have for you. As a result, they will begin to give you more priority. To continue our journey in becoming more important to others, let's talk about the third point, maintaining mystery. Often, we're tempted to share everything about ourselves, our feelings, thoughts, and innermost desires, right away. However, this excessive exposure can make our significance diminish in others' eyes. People tend to value what is rare or beyond their control. Instead of revealing everything at once, allow yourself to maintain a bit of mystery. Make people want to get to know you on a deeper level. Stoics teach us the importance of personal discipline and control over ourselves. Keeping a little mystery doesn't mean hiding who you truly are, but rather revealing your true essence slowly. If asked, respond vaguely. Avoid delving too much into your past and don't share secrets or key details of your life. This will keep others' attention on you. Remember the famous quote by Seneca, "Fortune favors the bold." In this context, boldness is knowing how much to share and when to share it with others. Leaving space for mystery also sparks curiosity in people. When someone feels there's more to discover, they become more drawn to you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Controlling what you reveal about yourself is something you have control over. It's not about hiding who you are, but about sharing it wisely. Remember that you don't need constant approval from others. Keep a bit of mystery and watch how people begin to appreciate you for who you are, not just for what you show. Now, we've reached the most important point in our quest to be valued more and become a priority for others, allowing them to invest in you. This isn't about ego, but about giving others the chance to feel important by contributing to your life. The philosopher Seneca reminded us that people feel happy when they are chosen for what enriches them. When you allow others to help you or show appreciation, you give them the opportunity to enrich their own lives. Let people feel valued and useful by letting them invest in your life. This can be as simple as accepting a genuine compliment or acknowledging someone's help. These actions make people feel seen and important, which strengthens bonds and makes them prioritize you. In Stoic teachings, we understand that we are interdependent beings, and we shouldn't be afraid to ask for or accept help when needed. This strengthens our relationships with others. Let's return to the core of Stoicism and talk about independence. An ancient Stoic, Epicurus, taught us that it's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it, that really matters. In Stoicism, independence doesn't mean living in isolation, but rather being self-sufficient and responsible for your own decisions. It's the ability to make conscious decisions without relying too much on the approval or influence of others. By practicing independence, you become a guardian of your own values and ethics, which earns the respect of others for your integrity. Independence also allows you to be more authentic in your relationships, not becoming a follower, but someone who contributes to the well-being of others. Independence in Stoicism involves personal discipline, self-awareness, and emotional control, making you more attractive to those who value strong, principled people. So, to be more valued, cultivate independence. It's not about isolating yourself, but about being the captain of your own destiny and guiding others by your example. This approach strengthens relationships, making you more important in others' lives. Generosity and the willingness to let others invest in you will make you more attractive and respected. Remember that the true wealth of life lies in real relationships and connections. By allowing others to contribute to your life, you create a cycle of mutual value. Our journey to being more important and a priority to others starts by prioritizing our own needs. This is key to learning how to be valued more by others. Often we sacrifice our own needs to please others, which leads to excessive exploitation and a lack of respect. In today's society, we're often led to believe that we must always be available for everyone. However, this is not only unsustainable, but can make others see you as an endless resource, draining your valuable time and attention. Stoic philosophy teaches us that we must take control of our lives and well-being. This involves setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our own needs before meeting those of others. The philosopher Epictetus expressed this profound idea. First, tell yourself what you would be. Then, do what you have to do. This phrase reflects one of the main principles of Stoicism, which has a great impact on how we relate to ourselves and others. Epicurus invites us to practice self-affirmation and self-awareness before taking action. This involves recognizing our needs, desires, and values, understanding that, to be truly valuable to others, we must first meet our own needs. From a Stoic viewpoint, this approach aligns with the idea that self-control and self-awareness are essential for living a good and meaningful life. To be truly valuable to others, we must first cultivate virtues within ourselves, such as authenticity, strength, discipline, and empathy, before seeking recognition from others. Don't place others at the center of your life. We must seek approval from ourselves. This doesn't mean being selfish or indifferent to others' needs, but rather building a solid foundation of self-awareness and self-acceptance. When we are secure in our identity and goals, we project a confidence that naturally draws people to us. Stoicism teaches us to define our values, goals, and virtues through reflection and self-analysis. By understanding who we are and what we stand for, we create an internal guide that helps us make decisions. Epictetus's quote also highlights the importance of action. Simply stating our intentions isn't enough. We must back our words with consistent actions. When we act in accordance with our true identity, our behaviors reinforce our value, attracting those who respect consistency and honesty. Here we reach the essential point of this video. Don't place others at the center of your life. In today's society, we often fall into the trap of putting others on top, losing our own direction. Don't make others the center of your life. Don't be always available. Value your time and attention, and you'll see how that makes you more important to others. We've turned social media and others' approval into a constant search for validation and happiness, distancing ourselves from our true essence and becoming puppets controlled by others' opinions, letting them guide our actions. Stoicism teaches us to be the center of our own world, to give importance to our passions and goals. By doing this, we become more valuable and respected by others. The wise Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "No one can harm you without your consent. Don't let others define or control you." This powerful statement reminds us that, in the end, we are the guardians of our inner peace and emotional well-being. In a world full of criticism and judgment, it's crucial to understand that we have the power to choose how they affect us. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate the virtue of selective indifference. That is, we should learn to distinguish what deserves our attention and time and what doesn't. We shouldn't let others' opinions dictate our worth, nor should we be prisoners of external circumstances. By applying this principle to our lives, we can learn to handle constructive criticism with humility and ignore unfounded criticism that doesn't help our growth. We can stop being held hostage by others' approval and take control of our own story. "No one can harm you without your consent" reminds us that we are the masters of our minds and emotions. It's a call for self-reflection and authenticity, being who we are without fear of judgment. When we internalize this Stoic principle, we become the owners of our own destiny, and our self-esteem and self-respect thrive. This makes us more valuable and important to others. So when facing challenges and criticism, remember this powerful truth from Marcus Aurelius. Keep your integrity and move forward with confidence. Embrace this power and stay on the path of authenticity and self-discovery. It's not about being selfish, but about staying true to your values and goals. The people who truly respect you will be the ones who support your efforts and won't try to change you. When you don't put others at the center of your life, you build healthy relationships based on mutual respect. You'll be valued for being authentic and being yourself. One piece of advice that might surprise you: stop starting conversations. In a world where constant communication is common, this might seem difficult, but it's rooted in Stoic wisdom. Stoics like Epictetus reminded us of the importance of listening more than speaking. Letting others initiate the conversation allows you to learn more about them and about yourself. When you're always ready to speak, it can seem anxious and sometimes self-centered, which often pushes people away. Patience and a willingness to listen are qualities that attract others, because as social beings, we value good communication and being heard. Stoicism emphasizes finding value within yourself and not relying on constant recognition from others. Applying Stoic principles in daily life, such as creating a fear of loss, practicing patience, avoiding always being available, keeping some mystery, allowing others to invest in you, prioritizing your needs, cultivating independence, not making others the center of your life, and letting others start conversations, aligns with building true, high-value relationships. In short, applying these Stoic principles can have a big impact on how others see you and the value they place on you. The idea is to cultivate sincere relationships and build connections based on mutual respect, honesty, and shared principles. By following these teachings, you can better handle the challenges of modern life, staying true to yourself and creating genuine connections with people who truly respect and appreciate you. As you follow this path, remember the Stoic teaching that the true essence of Stoicism is not just how it changes your relationships with others, but more importantly, how it transforms your relationship with yourself. I truly hope this message has been helpful to you. I want to congratulate you for getting this far and for watching the video, showing that you want to grow as a person. If you liked the video, leave a comment. If you're unsure of what to write, feel free to comment. I accept the challenge, so I know you watched it until the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and join us. Thanks for your attention. See you next time.